Good morning. Welcome to day 24 of Ebenezers Journey. You know what? I have a pillow problem. I love throw pillows. I've gathered up a few of my favorites over here. Oh, Ruby's gonna join us today. I just love all the different colors and different words that they put on the fun throw pillows nowadays. And it reminds me of a country song. I don't remember the guy's name, and I think the title is I Don't Get Her, But I'm Glad I Got Her. And it's something funny about how women love to put pretty pillows on the bed and have beautiful towels that you can't use, and we don't have any shoes or clothes in our closet, but the door is bulging. So anyway, I guess I'm not alone in this, that other people also have problems with certain things that they like to collect, you know. But I want to talk to you today about my Ebenezer is this pillow. It's my Count Your Blessings pillow. Now, on the back of it in marker that's good for fabric, I've written all the important dates for our family and their name and birthday, anniversaries, and all I know is it's so handy to have it all on one little pillow sitting out in my house if I need to quickly remember a date and I can't remember the year or something like that. Our journey together, Randy's and mine journey together, began on Wednesday, May 11th, 1977, with a conversation on the phone, and that led to our first date, which was our tagline for our romance is, it all started with a hayride. About 3 or 4 days later, after our first conversation, we went on a hayride with my Tri-Hawaii, and that was our first date. Well, the next day after our hayride, I told my best friend that I was going to marry Randy, and 4 years later, I did. You know what? Our story is one of mistaken identity, mystery, sleuthing, and then discovery, and then 42 years of learning all the answers that we can possibly know so far to the many questions that we have about each other. And then we've added more mysteries into our family with different people, and we want to discover all that we can know about them. But I want to talk to you about this scripture today because, again, the Ebenezers are listed throughout the Bible. They may not call it by that name, but here is another little story, and this is right before Joshua was going to take the people into the promised land and cross over. And he said in Joshua 4:4-7, so Joshua summoned the 12 men he had selected from the Israelites, one man from each tribe, and said to them, go across to the ark of the Lord your God in the middle of the Jordan. Each of you lift a stone onto his shoulder, one for each of the Israelite tribes, so that this will be a sign among you. In the future, when your children ask you, what do these stones mean to you? You should tell them, the waters of the Jordan were cut off in front of the ark of the Lord's covenant. When it crossed the Jordan's waters were cut off. Therefore, these stones will always be a memorial for the Israelites. I just love having all the Ebenezers I've talked to you about so far. I love having Ebenezers around my house because, as you see, most of the things I have shown you have some meaning to me personally, and it's a God story. And so that's the reason I have them scattered around, is so that my kids will ask me someday or somehow they will know the God story behind whatever memorial stone that is that's sitting around in my house. Another scripture that I just love is in Proverbs 17:6, and it says, children are the crown of the elderly, and the pride of sons is their fathers. There is no way on earth that children and grandchildren are not an inheritance of the Lord. I thank God daily for all the blessings that He's given me, and I literally think that your legacy is only important to those two people groups, your children and their children. And so I want my legacy to be God's legacy, and how he brought us so far in our marriage and our family, that my kids know that we believe in, what we believe, and that we truly, truly trusted in the Lord to help us through our daily life. So yes, they are a crown for us. I tell you what, whether you have children or not, I think they are life. They keep us learning. They keep us interested. They give us someone to be a cheerleader for. They keep us focused on other people and not ourselves and our problems. And they keep us techno savvy. I don't know if you've had to use your grandchildren to teach you something on your phone or on your TV, but we certainly have. And they also keep us entertained. And I hope I fill this pillow with many more blessings. That's great with me. But I tell you what, whether you have children or not, the greatest thing is you can have all the spiritual children you want. Do you know what that means? People that you choose to pour into and love on and teach and guide and learn from. You can have all of those you want. And how do you get them? You befriend people that you want to have in your life, and then you just start pouring into them. We've got a little family here that we've been pouring into for about 5 or 6 years now, and it is the joy of my life because 5 of my 6 grands live 5 hours away. So I can't be there for all the little things that they do, but I can be here with my spiritual grandchildren and pour into them for birthdays or award banquets or tennis tournaments or whatever it is. I love those kids just as if they were my own. And I've got lots of other people in my life that I am so thankful that God has allowed me to be their spiritual mother or their spiritual daughter, that they pour into me and I pour into them. So it's really not about having biological children and grandchildren. It's who do you pour into? And you can have all of those that you want. You can be someone else's soft place to land, and you can count them as a blessing as if they were your own. I hope you have a terrific Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.